Hi amazing people, I wish that you're very happy, absolutely fine and enjoying your life as well, and I welcome you on our YouTube channel Speak English, French and German. And in today's video I'm going to teach you German language, because if you are planning to go to Germany, Austria, Switzerland and Luxembourg, in any country for any purpose, to study there, for doing a job there, to apply for a spouse visa for your husband or wife, to start your own company in future, and even to practice as a doctor, I mean to say for any purpose, it is absolutely paramount for you to learn German language before going there, so that you can achieve all your future goals. And I'm here, I'm an expert in German language. I have been to all these German speaking countries, so now I want to teach you German language to help you to achieve all your future goals. So now, without wasting further time, let's learn German language. So now today I'm going to talk about very useful German words which you have to know if you are a beginner, because these are the basic German vocabulary. In other words, we can say German greetings, because you have to know how we ask somebody like hi, how are you, hello, good morning. So if you know all these words, so at least you can strike a conversation with your friends and family members, and that's how you can enhance your vocabulary, and that's how you can start using all these words. So now, without wasting time, let me help you with all these words, how we pronounce, how we write, and what are the meanings. So everything today you will get to know, so that onwards now you can start using all these words, and this will help you to make better your German language. So first we have very famous German word which we have to know. It's universal. So first word which comes into a mind, and that is Guten Tag. Guten Tag. Guten Tag. Guten Tag. That's how you have to pronounce. That means hi, hello, good day, good morning. I mean to say, this word you can use in any situation for everyone, because we know that in German language we do have a gender issue. We have to make sure that we follow the rules of formal and informal. But here, if you don't know anything, if you want to greet someone, I think that's the best word. That's the universal word you can use, and that is Guten Tag. So just keep in mind, whenever you meet with someone, anybody, you can say Guten Tag. That means you are saying hi, hello, good day, and the other person you're talking to, he or she will say the same thing, Guten Tag. So that's how you can learn. So first word, keep in mind, Guten Tag to everyone, Guten Tag, alles. And now let's learn the next word, which is also very useful. You know that H-A-L-L-O, that means in German language we pronounce Hallo. Hallo, that means you can use Guten Tag, and also if you meet someone you don't know anything, so you can greet with this Hallo, Hallo. And over the call also in Germany, if you make a call, so you can say Hallo, ich bin Herr Kamal. So that's how you can start. So Hallo is the word you can also use to say hello, just like in English we greet hello, so you can say in German language Hallo, Hallo. I hope you understand. And now let's learn the next word, which is also very useful. Like here you can see Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen, that's how we have to pronounce Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen, that means good morning. So it's pretty obvious, like if you wake up in the morning, you meet someone, so you can greet like Guten Morgen, so that means good morning, and other person will say also the same thing like Guten Morgen. So now we come to the next word, which is very useful, like Guten Abend. Guten Abend. Guten Abend. Sometimes, like most of the times, we pronounce like T, this D, if it comes in the end, so we pronounce like T. Guten Abend. Guten Abend, that means good evening. So whenever you meet with someone, you can simply say Guten Abend. Guten Abend, that means good evening. I hope you understand. And now let's learn the next word, which you can see here, Gute Nacht. Gute Nacht. So gute Nacht means good night. So it's very obvious, like when you want to sleep, before sleeping you can say someone who is near to you, gute Nacht, good night. So these are the words which you can use to greet someone. Guten Morgen, guten Tag, guten Abend, gute Nacht, hallo. I just told you the situation where you can use all these words. So I think now onwards you have to practice guten Tag, guten Morgen, guten Abend, gute Nacht, hallo. So I hope you understand all these words and meaning and how we write and how we pronounce. And now let's talk about a situation where you meet with someone and you ask, hi, how are you doing? So in German language we do have two ways to ask, hi, how are you doing, formal and informal. So here I have given some examples, so I will explain you, so please pay attention so that you can understand thoroughly that in which situation, which sentence you have to ask. So here I have given examples. So first, for example, the first way we can talk about wie geht es dir? Wie geht es dir? Wie geht es dir? Wie geht es dir? That means how are you, and it is the informal way of asking somebody how are you doing. So whenever you have this dir, that means we are talking about informal. So it has meaning, as I told you, that how are you. So whenever you're meeting with your friends, your colleague, someone you know very well, so you can ask this sentence, you can ask how are you using this sentence, wie geht es dir. Now let's talk about a situation where you have to meet someone very first time, or you're meeting with your elders, or somebody like your boss, your professor, somebody you have to give respect and you have to talk with politeness. So we have to use the sentence wie geht es Ihnen? Wie geht es Ihnen? Wie geht es Ihnen? That's how you have to pronounce, and this is the formal way of asking somebody, hi, how are you doing. So now I hope you have understood the both ways, wie geht es dir informal and wie geht es Ihnen formal, and the meaning is how are you doing. And now let's talk about what should be your response whenever somebody is asking you wie geht es dir, wie geht es Ihnen. So what you have to reply. So here I'm giving example like es geht mir gut. Es geht mir gut. Es geht mir gut. That means I'm well, I'm fine, I'm okay. It has all the meanings. If you think that you're not well, you're not happy, you're not fine, so you can say es geht mir schlecht. Es geht mir schlecht. So simply means that good is opposite of schlecht, so good or bad. So that's how you can use if you're fine, okay, happy, everything is good. So you can say es geht mir gut. But if you think you're not happy, good, fine, so you can say es geht mir schlecht. So this should be your response in both the situation. Whatever you are feeling, you have to use es geht mir gut. If you're well, if you're not, then you can say es geht mir schlecht. Schlecht. So I hope you understand what question you should ask and what should be your response. And now let's talk about a situation where you have to ask somebody's name. So again we have formal and informal ways, so I will explain you both. So here you can read and see wie heißen Sie. Whenever you have this capital S letter, so you have to understand that we are talking about formal. So wie heißen Sie? Wie heißen Sie? That means what's your name? So this is the formal way. That means respect somebody you are meeting first time, you're talking with politeness. But when you meet your friend and somebody you know very well, so you can ask wie heißt du? Wie heißt du? Wie heißt du? That's how you have to pronounce. Both has the meaning what's your name. So what should be your answer? You can say ich heiße John. So John should be replaced by other names, like whatever name you have, you just erase this John and put your name, and that's how you can say ich heiße Patrick, ich heiße Lucy, ich heiße Mac. So that's how you can use ich heiße. and you can add your name. So that will be, my name is John, Lucy, Mac. So anything could be, whatever your name is, you just add here, and then you can say Ich heiße. So now you know very well how you can ask somebody's name, like Wie heißen Sie? What's your name? Respect, formal. Wie heißt du? That means informal, and you can use with your friends. So that means, what's your name? Ich heiße John, ich heiße Lucy, whatever you want to say. So that's how you can ask a question, and that's how you can give a response. I hope you understand how you can ask this question, what's your name? And now let's talk about if you want to say somebody bye. So what we say in German language, here again you can see Auf Wiedersehen. This is formal again, because I tell you many times that formal and informal is a big game in German language. So if in the beginning you understand, you grasp, then onwards in future you won't make any mistakes. So that's why I'm emphasizing more on formal and informal, so that you can keep in mind forever and you won't make a mistake in future. So if you want to say bye to someone, Auf Wiedersehen, Auf Wiedersehen, Auf Wiedersehen. That's how you have to pronounce, and the meaning is simple, is bye. But if you want to say like somebody you know very well, your friend or colleague, informal way, so you can say choose. You can see the spelling, that's how you have to write choose. So this is the word you can use to say somebody bye, Auf Wiedersehen, choose. So this is the word which you can use. And now let's talk about other important words which you have to know. For example, in German language, if we want to say yes, then we use ja. So here you can see J, we pronounce like Y, so ja. So you have to say ja, yes, ja bitte. And if you want to say no, so you can say nein, N-E-I-N, that means no. And how you have to pronounce like nine. So sounds funny, but this is what we have to understand. In this German language, we have to say ja, yes, nein, no. And now let's talk about the next word which you can see, please. So in German language we say bitte, B-I-T-T-E, and how we pronounce bitte. So you know, we use please so many times in our life throughout the day. Please you do this, please you go there, please come here. So in German language you can see, you can use bitte, and you can ask a lot of questions. Bitte kommen Sie hier, bitte gehen Sie da. So bitte you can use, bitte können Sie mir helfen. So that's how you can use this word bitte. Bitte means please. And also sometimes we use as also like welcome, because somebody say Dankeschön, then we say bitte, that means welcome. So you can use this bitte word in different situations, in as a please and as a welcome also. So this is very useful, you have to keep in mind, and you will use a lot of times throughout the day this word bitte. And now let's learn a very useful word in German language like danke, because in English language we say all the time like thanks, somebody does something for us, so we say thanks, thank you so much. So you can use this word danke. That's how we have to pronounce danke. So we can use danke schön, danke dir. So we have to add other word, but I want to keep it simple. If you just learn this word, that means thanks. So if somebody does something for you, so that you can use danke, thanks. And now let's talk about the next word which you can see here, Entschuldigung. So in English language we use often throughout the day, excuse me. So in German language you can use this word Entschuldigung. It's a long word, but that's how in German language you will find a lot of words which have so many spelling, you know, so alphabet. So you have to keep in mind this is like very normal. So Entschuldigung you can use to describe excuse me, Entschuldigung. So that's how you have to pronounce. I hope you understand everything. And now let's learn a very useful word which we use in our day-to-day life. We say a lot of times if we do some mistakes, so we say sorry. So in German language we can say Es tut mir leid. Es tut mir leid. Es tut mir leid. So if you do something, so you can say es tut mir leid, I'm sorry. Es tut mir leid. Es tut mir leid, I'm sorry. So this word you can use to express your sorry. Es tut mir leid. And the next word which we have is and now let's learn the next word which you can see here. If we want to say nice to meet you, so we can say in German language freut mich. Freut mich. We have a different ways to say nice to meet you, but I'm just choosing the simple way. So if you remember this, that will be very good, because we say a lot of things. Ich freue mich, dich. And now let's learn the new word, and this is very useful also, because whenever you meet someone, you say nice to meet you in English language. So in German language, if you meet someone first time, so you can say freut mich. So this is something very easy you can remember. There are other ways to express nice to meet you. For example, like ich freue mich auf dich. So there are a lot of words. I just don't want to confuse you. That's why I'm choosing the simple way. If you want to say nice to meet you, you can use this freut mich, and this will be very good for you. And now let's learn the last word, which is very useful and important, because you know that whenever we talk to someone and at the last we say take care. So in German language, you can say mach's gut. Mach's gut. So that's the simple word you can use, mach's gut. Here you can see apostrophe and S. So if we separate, so it will be like Mach S, M-A-C-H space E-S. But here we just put apostrophe, and we make it simple in German language. So Mach's gut. So if you want to say take care, for example, I want to say take care. So I will say Mach's gut, Leute. So take care, people. So I hope I have done my best that I can make sure today you can learn all these basic, useful, important words in German language, so that now onwards you can talk to your friends, like family members, classmates, and you can use all these words. And that's how you can get the feeling that now you have learned basic German language, and that's the best way to increase your confidence, so that now onwards you can start learning new words, and that's how you can make better your German language. So thank you so much for your precious time, and keep learning German language. So now I believe that you have understood everything and you have learned something new today. And also we offer German language classes. So if you want to make better your German language, writing, reading, listening and speaking skills, so you can surely join our classes. And for that you have to connect with us via WhatsApp and Instagram, and that's how we will be able to help you to make sure that you can learn German language, and also you can achieve all your goals, and we would be very happy for your future success. In short, if you like this video, so please like, share and subscribe our YouTube channel, and also press the bell icon button to make sure that you get the notification and you can watch all our videos. So finally, thank you so much for your precious time. Best of luck and take care always.